Yo, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Hit the like, guys, when you're coming in. Hell yeah, man. What's going on, man? How's everyone doing tonight? Got a lot to talk about. We got to make our AFC, NFC championship picks. Basically, on who's going to the Super Bowl. We got to talk about this Buffalo Bills press conference that everyone's making a big, huge stink out of. It's going to be very, very interesting tonight. Glad everyone's in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a good day, good night. If you're just coming in, hit that like. Let's push the stream out to more people. And let's see what's going on. Okay, hear me out. I have a Super Bowl prediction. Sounds crazy, but it's going to happen. All right. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Mm-hmm. Rams versus the Patriots. Rams versus the Patriots, huh? So you think the Rams are going to be able to beat the Seattle Seahawks? And the reason is kind of long. Well, I mean, let's put it in perspective. I mean, Sean McVay, he's been there before, So we'll have to see if your predictions are right, my friend. Anywho, Buffalo Bills, man. The Buffalo Bills. If you guys are just coming in, please hit that like. Let's push this out. We got to talk about the Buffalo Bills press conference today. And then we're going to get into the AFC, NFC championship predictions and who I feel is going to the Super Bowl, because this is going to be an interesting thing. Are the Patriots going to be able to beat Denver? I mean, I know Stidham's in there. Now hear me out. Hear me out. I know he hasn't threw a pass all season. But if they still got that defense over there, bro. So I think if they can just do just that little bit, I don't know how they're going to beat the Patriots without Bo Nix, but yo, Lionel, what's up, bro? King, what's up, bro? Yes, you are here. Bills are butt cheeks. Well, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. And then we'll get into our championship game picks, man. And I sadly think the Pats have it in the bag. It makes me sick. What are you doing? Well, we're streaming. We're about to talk about a few things here. But looking at the logo of the AFC side, it's red. You're going by that. And the only team that, yeah, pink and red colors to make it pink and red white, aka the Pats. I mean, bro. I mean, let's. I don't know. I mean, if you want to go by the logo, I hear you, man. The logo thing is like one of those superstitions, but we'll have to see. I mean, let's look at it like this, man. The Patriots, they're the stronger team going into this. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it is at this point. No Bo Nix. Denver's, yeah. But on the NFC side of it, bro, I mean, let's go. The logo predicted it right the past few years. It's lining up too much this year. I'm not saying you're wrong, bro. I'm not saying you're wrong, Danny boy. I ain't saying you're wrong, but I don't know. You might be right. Brian, I really hope Josh, with his plays now, really be able to improve. Talking about new plays on defense and offense. Well, here's the thing, man. Let's get into it. Like we're all Bills fans, specifically Bills fans here, bro. Uh, I really want to get into what was said today at that press conference now, and you know, everyone's thinking Brian Daboll is going to be the new head coach of the Bills. Listen, man, I really hope they don't go that route, and I hope they don't go Joe Brady. If you're going to fire Sean and Brandon Beane is going to put his stamp on the new head coach, bro, it better be a fresh new face. It better be someone that actually has some fresh ideas. Because if you look at things now, bro, like the old wasn't working, and Joe Brady was part of the old. Okay, Brian Daboll was part of the old. Now I know everyone's gonna say, well, when Daboll was there, Allen had his best years. Well, did he? Did he? I mean, he also had wide receivers. He also had a lot of weaponry around him during those years, except maybe running back. Now he's got a running back with no receivers. Dalton Kincaid drops the catch, Chiefs win. Oh, last year, yeah, yeah, bro. Every year it's something different, right? Every year is something different. Eddie, what's up, bro? Welcome in, bro. How are you? Crazy, crazy day for the Bills Mafia. Yeah, so here's the thing too, King, right? So Clint Kubiak, which would be, if you say, a perfect fit because he's the young-minded, fresh face in the organization. But him and Joe Brady, I was sitting here and I watched Dan Mitchell, and he broke it down to where Joe Brady and Clint are basically the same fucking guy. And actually, Joe Brady has more, his average of production's a little better. How mad would the Mafia be if they traded Josh Allen? They won't. They would never trade Josh. And, that's what a lot of people think. I mean, how mad would, of course, we'd be fucking mad, bro. Like, they'd probably fucking tear down the new stadium, bro. Who do I want as coach? Well, here's my thing. Okay, who do I want? Me personally. Now, I want someone with experience, someone that knows how to get to the Super Bowl, and someone that can build the defense. And also, this is my dream scenario. Hear me out. Hear me out, Bills Mafia. Hear me out. I want Bill Belichick as the head coach. Now, it's a long shot, right? It's a long shot. I don't see them, even contacting him, which would be stupid. At least check in on him. At least check in and let's see what, his interest would be. I mean, considering working with Josh Allen would be great, right? For him. The defense, it needs a little help, but I'm sure he can find pieces, draft, whatever he's got to do. And then check this out. Bill Belichick is head coach. Now Brian Daboll as OC. Hear me out. I think Brian Daboll as an OC makes more sense because, one, all he's got to do is concentrate on the offense. Okay? All he's got to do is to concentrate on the offense. Give us Josh Allen. You can have Zach Taylor. Hell no, bro. And you guys got, but Danny, bro, you got Burrow, bro. You guys are good at quarterback, bro. Me personally, let's just do a protest to get McDermott back. Josh Allen reportedly has lost confidence in the Bills today. He wants out. No. Hear me out, man. You know, McDermott was a great coach. He did a lot for the Bills. And hear me out, man. Bills Mafia, man, hear me out, because this is where things get a little bit weird. Great coach, did a lot, took care of the drought, did his shit to take us out of the gutter and make us a playoff team. But the problem is he didn't make us a Super Bowl contender. How many, we've got to the AFC Championship twice, lost both times. Some things were his fault, some things weren't. 13 seconds, that's pretty much his fault. This game in Denver really wasn't his fault. But see, a lot of people are wondering, yo, well, why did Terry Pagula say that what it was for him was what happened in Denver? Well, we'll get into that. Okay, but Burrow's injury prone. Josh Allen takes hits, and he's never done a quarterback slide ever. Oh, he slides, bro. Allen slides. Kanye, what's up, bro? He slides, bro. Josh Allen, he's been told to slide a lot. He doesn't want to, but he does. But yeah, so basically what a lot of people are complaining about, a few things out of the press conference. So today, Terry Pagula jumped in to basically defend Brandon Beane on the Keon Coleman pick. Now, the way he said it was a little rude. A little rude. I don't know if you guys saw it, but basically they asked Brandon Beane why, how come he never gave Josh Allen any help at receiver and then drafting Keon Coleman. So there the media comes at him like they're already saying Keon Coleman's trash. So in defense to that, Keon Coleman's only 2 years in. Okay, he still has a ceiling. Nobody knows if he's really going to be trash, and probably till next year. He has a lot of immaturity problems. But anyway, then Terry Pagula jumps in and says, "Listen, let me talk about that. Brandon was going off the advice of his coaches, his head coach and his staff. They wanted Keon Coleman. Now, hear me out. Brandon Beane, so basically, they're saying in so many words that Beane didn't want Coleman and that Coleman is trash. That's how people are perceiving that. But if you really break it down, no one's saying they're trash. The media, no one is saying Keon's trash. The media and the fans are saying he's trash, and he's taking heat behind it. So all Pagula said was, listen, it wasn't just Brandon. Sean had his hand in this pick too. So, that's the shit, a lot of crazy things are saying, It's crazy. The kid is still on your team. Never seen anything like that before. Yeah. But see, did they really call Keon trash? Is that how you guys perceived it? Because the media and the fans are calling him trash. And actually, the guy that said the question to him was like, and you drafted Keon Coleman. What are you trying to say there, media man? Are you trying to say Keon's trash? And Brandon Beane did come back and say, look, yes, my hand was in on it too. And, hey, look, he's a young player. He had some maturity problems, but we're trying to work through it, and we got to work with him. What's the problem? Why is everyone in such a huff about it? Yes, the way Pagula said it, okay, it was a little rude. how he said it. But the context of it is like, yo, look, you guys are calling him trash, but coach and GM both had a hand in on it, and we're keeping him. It's not like they're going to be like, yo, he's trash, he's gone. You know what I mean? Crazy, bro. Danny Boy? Oh, Danny Boy's always in here, bro. What are you talking about? So yeah, I mean, and then a couple other things that are kind of bugging me. It's just like how the hell do they get up there on the presser, and then Brandon Beane gets promoted, coach gets fired, and here it is, bro. Here it is. So Brandon Beane came in after Sean McDermott came in after. So they weren't connected at the hip, bro. They weren't connected at the hip. So McDermott came in first. McDermott's gone first. I mean, until Brandon Beane gets his guy, and then they'll be connected at the hip. Then he will be held accountable for a lot of things too. Have you heard about Brandon Ayuk opening? Let's just make this slide. We can either get A.J. Brown, Ayuk, with Brandon Cooks. So we have 4 wide receivers: Keon, Brandon, Ayuk, and A.J. Brown. I mean, Ayuk, man, I don't know. He seems to be a little bit off his rocker, bro. You see him like speeding, like going 100 and something miles an hour past the fucking 49ers stadium. He just seems like he's fucking cuckoo for the puffs, man. I don't know. Pagula better not mess up the Sabres this year. It's rough. Says needs to make this team better. Doug, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I'm not much of a hockey guy. I mean, I do watch some games here and there, but yeah, it's going to be, he's got 2 franchises he's got to try to turn around here. The Bills should start rebuilding. Well, rebuilding on how, though? I mean, they kind of have to rebuild. I mean, they get a new head coach, depending on who it is. I mean, the only core players that are safe really is Josh Allen, James Cook, Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid. Like, that's basically it on the offense. That's pretty much safe besides some O-line guys, Good evening, Diggy. Sorry for not making it to the Monday stream. Sorry for the way that your Bills season ended Saturday at Denver, but your Bills had a great season. Yeah, what's up, Brad, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate the love, man. Good luck, man. It's going to be hard without Bo Nix, my guy. It's going to be hard without Bo Nix. Ugh. Have you heard about Brandon Beane? Brandon wide receiver talk every time Brandon wide receiver comes in 99% of the time. Brandon is going to hire. What are you talking about? I don't kind of understand. What do you think about Lamar Jackson being a regular season quarterback can't win big games? Yeah. I mean, that's the knock on him, right? That's the knock on Lamar Jackson. Like, he is a regular season quarterback. I mean, now, given whoever's going to be the Ravens' new head coach, I mean, there's rumblings that they're trying to strike a deal with the Raiders to send him to the Raiders. I don't know, man. If they send him to the Raiders, he's got to go there and it's going to be bad for his career, bro. I want to see Bills versus Buccaneers in a Super Bowl. Will that ever happen? I don't know, George. To be honest with you, my guy, I don't know. Is Mike Tomlin heading to the Bills? No. Mike Tomlin's done coaching, bro. He's made that very clear. Unless something crazy happens, you have to be honest. That loss was on Josh Allen. Yes, the defense sucked, but Josh Allen played. No, Josh Allen had a big part in that loss, bro. 100%. I mean, I don't think there's a Bill fan out there that's not going to tell you he had a part in it. But here's the catch. Yes, he had some turnovers. Yes, he had a pretty bad game. He doesn't really have bad playoff games, but he did against Denver. But here you go. He still brought his team in position to win that game. Okay, got him down there for the overtime field goal, to kick it, to tie it up, to get into overtime. He brought them down there to do that. Okay, so he might have fucked some shit up in the game, but he always, 9 times out of 10, will come in and find a way to get his team back in position to win. Should have got to that? No, not at all. Pats are going to the Super. Hold on. I just lost that damn comment. Pat's going to the Super Bowl. Vrabel has the boys back. Yeah, dude, Pat's looking good, bro. Should we give up James Cook and get Jahmyr Gibbs, or should we you keep James Cook? What do you mean, Jahmyr Gibbs? Come on, bro. Are you kidding me? No, you keep James Cook. Something Brandon would say. Okay. 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 They should have one. I mean, did you see the total yards? See the total yards on what? Was that play in overtime if the Bills and Broncos game really interception? It looked like he was down. He was down by contact, bro. He was down by contact. And it happened in the Rams Bears game too, and they called Adams down by contact. Same fucking play, bro. He isn't good in the playoff against Mahomes. Yeah, well, I mean, true that. But actually, he is good in the playoffs with Mahomes. It's the fucking defense that can't stop Mahomes, bro. That 13-second game, that wasn't on Allen. He drove them down, scored a touchdown with 13 seconds left. He can't play defense too, bro. He can't play defense too. He threw like 4 touchdowns to Gabe Davis in that game. Like, bro. Gabe Davis had over 200. They couldn't stop Gabe Davis, bro, in that game. Did I see James Cook's total yards? Yeah, that motherfucker had like I don't know what it was combined, but wasn't it like 17 or 1800 yards combined or something? I think that was down by contact. Terrible call. It was definitely down by contact. They do need to be investigated. They do need to be investigated, man. 100%. And they need to be held accountable. They never seem to be ever held accountable for bad calls, bro. You know what I mean? Sean O'Neill. Unfortunately, I'm a Jets fan. Hey, bro, welcome in, though. Welcome in, bro. You're more than welcome to come in, subscribe, like the video, man. Come and talk your Jets, bro. I understand. Rough season. But you know what, man? The Jets, the thing about the Jets is they got some dudes over there, but it's a dysfunctional front office, dysfunctional everything. You know what I'm saying? All those pass interference calls are 100% true and guilty. Not all of them, no. Maybe the last one on Trey White, I'll give you that. But the one against Taron Johnson, no, it wasn't. Not the first one. No, it wasn't. Not even. But I'll split it down the middle with you. Trey White was a little early on that pass breakup. Nothing ever happens to the refs after bad calls. Yeah, I know. Dude, nothing ever will, bro. Yeah. No, Brad, the refs are the Bills' daddy, bro. The refs. D Money, what's up, bro? What do you mean? What happened? What happened with what, man? The Bears, excellent bros. What's up, man? Poor Bears, man. That was a hell of a game, man. Caleb Williams is one hell of a fucking quarterback, dog. Don't even worry about it. You guys will be all right, Axel. Disappointing season, Diggy. But as a Vikings fan myself, it says maybe next year. Much respect. To chat again later. All right, Air Army, man. Appreciate you, brother. How did they lose? Well, a few different things. How did they lose? Well, let's look at it like this. Josh Allen had some turnovers. Okay. Played pretty badly. Made a few fucking dumbass mistakes. But he did get his team down in there to push it to overtime. And, it was a terrible call. A terrible call at the end there. And a few pass interference calls, which is crazy because that whole game was a clean game. until overtime. I mean, there was a few flags here and there, but nothing crazy. It was a clean game until overtime, which is very fucking suspicious, bro. Come on. Just me or the Jets are dumb that they're not trying to get a quarterback. They are dumb for not trying to get a quarterback. Yes. Yes, sir. They are dumb. They need to get themselves somebody. Don't the Jets, they have a lot of picks this year, don't they? They got like fucking 4 first rounds or some shit. They got a lot of picks. They got a lot for that sauce trade. The government is only allowed to investigate college football after the Michigan cheating thing, and it should be the same way in the NFL. Oh, I agree. Danny boy, I agree with you on that. Good luck with the draft. Yeah, tell me about it, Brad. Tell me about it. Brandon Beans only has drafted 2 Pro Bowlers after Josh Allen. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on the Patriots and Broncos game Sunday? D-Money. Hell, what's up? How are y'all doing this Wednesday? We're doing good. 2 first, 2 second. Okay. And there you go. The Jets better hit. That's all I'm saying. I hate it when people are texting me when I'm trying to stream. What are your thoughts on the Patriots-Broncos game? Well, my thoughts on the Patriots-Broncos, man, it's one of these things, right? I would feel a lot better if Denver had Bo Nix. They don't. Jason Stidham hasn't fucking thrown a pass all year. Hasn't thrown a pass all year. I think they're in trouble. I think they're in big, big trouble. I hate to say it, Brad, you know I've been riding with you Broncos all year. You know this. I say that almost every fucking stream. I don't know if I can ride with you on the AFC Championship game without Bo Nix, man. I don't know if I can do it. I want you guys to win. I'm going to root for you, but I don't know if I can pick you, bro. I'm sorry, but I think college is better than NFL because of the rivalries. Well, Sean, I mean, to each their own with that. I mean, I don't know. I think some of the rivalries in the NFL, and the good thing about the NFL over college, and here's my thing, is in college there's like fucking hundreds of teams. In the NFL there's only 32. It's easier to generate those rivalries, if you will, and make them more impactful. I'm not saying there's no rivalries in fucking college, because there is, bro. Believe me when I tell you. I fucking hate the fucking Gamecocks. I can't stand them sons of bitches. But I don't know. The NFL just seems to have the spotlight, I should say, on a lot of like Bears, Packers, one of the biggest rivalries in the world. The Ravens, Steelers, bro, like Bills, Dolphins, Bills, Patriots. You got the fucking, oh man, San Francisco 49ers, Seahawks, bro. Like, there's rivalries, bro. I would generally throw a party in my neighborhood to celebrate with my neighbors and friends who are football fans. They made it only the government can investigate the NFL. I'd be so happy, right? Yeah, if Josh Allen couldn't be our quarterback, I'd want Bo Nix. I love that, man. Bo Nix is straight, for real. Ohio State rivalry. Yeah, Ohio State and Michigan that's a pretty tough one. Russell family, we lost. Yes, I know. Who do we got on the Seahawks and Rams game? Well, D-Money, we're about to talk about all these here. We lost. We did. We need Denver to lose so we can hire our new head coach, Davis Webb. Steven, you think Davis Webb, huh? Go Pats. Diggy, the Pats suck up against backup quarterbacks. Yeah, we'll see, bud. We'll see. Yeah, Sean, I'm not saying those rivalries aren't big. They are, 100%. I'm just saying the NFL has those rivalries. Unless you're deep into college football, I love college football. I love watching it. But I don't follow it as closely as I do NFL. But because the NFL is like 32 teams, right? So that's a hell of a lot easier to follow than I don't know how many teams are in college, bro. Like you got Division One, you got everything, bro. Like there's a lot of teams in college, bro. I'm a Buckeye before anything else in sports, so Bucks. I do agree, college is better. You think Kelsey's coming back next year? Good question, Joey. I don't know. He might because I don't think him and Patrick want to go out that way. I would let Bryce Young ride me like a train. Damn, John. You like ride you like a train. Fetish. Georgia sucks. Alabama also sucks. Oh shit! You better not let Kanye hear you. The Bears had a similar game to us, but in the NFC, and we get every time in the playoffs turnover, and then it's like Russ call it catch for no reason because the NFL likes the Rams warn the bell. Well, bro, yeah, and to be honest with you, it's more of the Bills. Yes, they do shoot themselves in the foot in a lot of these losses, but again, when you shouldn't bring it to the refs, right? You shouldn't bring it to the refs. I would eat Bryce Young's creamy small. Whoa, hello. Also, I like how like positions in college football are more important, not as much in the NFL like running back. All right. I also like how some positions in college are more important, not as much in the NFL like running back. Running back is very important in college. You're correct. But let's put it to you like this, though. You know why it's that way, bro? You know why it's that way? Because the NFL is basically a passing league now. It's not like back in the day, early 90s, 80s, where they were more about running the ball. Defenses are now... So when... let me put it to you like this. So when it was a running league... defenses were bigger, right? Bigger guys, linebackers were bigger, all that shit, okay? And now with the offenses being more pass heavy, okay, there is lighter defensive dudes. So everybody's lighter on defense, more athletic. So, unfortunately, that is the way the whole thing generated. Back in the 80s and 90s, you had big motherfuckers playing defense, bro. Now, everything is just a big fucking... Everybody's fast. Everyone's athletic. It's a passing league. And in college, they still covenant the run. They have so many players. College has so many players. So you're going to have big dudes. You're going to have smaller athletic dudes. And they're going to concentrate more on the run to show the NFL and the NFL scouts, like, look, this guy's a good running back. You'll need him for your team because, you still got to run the ball in the NFL just because they're not a run first kind of thing. They're more like, okay, but listen, you still need to run the ball. So here's your pick from 1,000 running backs. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. Where are we at here? Kanye's modding. I love it. All right, I got to get back to some of these comments. I'm sorry I went on that. 2002 was a great year for Ohio State national championship. Undefeated. We would have done 2012, but bans and shit. Two dice. What's up? I would bring in the refs. Bring it to the refs because this is an ongoing thing. It needs to be, yeah, I know, bro. King, I'm with you on that. They need to start doing something. Let's go Bills. Hell yeah, a little dice. Hey, if you guys are new in here, hit that subscribe button, man. I try to live stream 3 times a week, man. I try to stay as active as possible on here. You guys know how it is. I try to do what I do, We have fun over here. But, so yeah, I mean, I'm also a Notre Dame fan. And do you know Xavier Watts and Benjamin Morrison? Because they are pretty good. So no, I don't. here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Once Clemson stops fucking playing good, I stop watching. I stop watching. Okay, unless it's a big game, like the national championship. I did want to watch, but I was fucking streaming because fucking McDermott got fired. So it's whatever. All I'm saying is once I get back, because I'm probably another month here, I'm going to start watching college tape on dudes. So this is what I'm going to actually say to you guys is I'm going to have you guys give me some names. Not right now, probably another week or so. I'm going to ask you guys some players for me to just watch some tape on. I want some of your guys, you college guys, as some of your opinions. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch some tape all night one of these nights, man. I'm going to sit back and watch some tape on some of these guys. And then usually I'll have my whole head set on the draft and I will be looking at college tape for probably a month or two. 'Cause I love the draft. I don't get into it as much until after the Super Bowl, kind of. A.J. Brown, Chris Brazil from Tennessee to the Buffalo Bills. I think he'll work. He's 6'5", the height of Josh Allen. And, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Kanye blasting people up out of the stream. Don't fuck with Kanye. He'll boot you, man. No, it would get banned if he did that, so don't tell him to do that. I didn't even hear what the hell he was telling me to do. Clemson is so fucking tough. Yeah, cool. Klubnik, dude. Oh. Dude, quit Klubnik. Dude. I can't stand Klubnik, bro. He drives me fucking nuts, dude. He's either plays really good or he just sucks. Where do I think he's going to get drafted? Bro, I have no clue, D-Money. I have no clue, my guy. Holy shit, what are people doing in the chat to get banned by Kanye? Kanye fans, stop, nobody cares. People be trolling right now. Yeah. Not me. No, Sean, you're good. I got him before you could read it. Oh, okay, good. He was telling you to say bad stuff. Oh, well, I don't say bad stuff, do I? Oh, I see what he's saying. He was saying to say grenade 10 times fast. Oh, yeah. My boy at my job had my one coworker say that shit. That was funny as fuck, though. The next coach has to be a winner. Can't hire a coach with no experience. Golly. Hold up. Kanye, he was just, I think that dude, you getting banned, easy work. Go Bills. Hell yeah, go Bills. None of us cares, Kanye fan, who likes Kanye West. Do you think Klubnik will be a Shador Sanders? I think, to be honest with you, bro, I think Klubnik will be I think he'll be like a fucking, I don't know, bro. He's just, I don't like Klubnik, bro. I know he's our quarterback at Clemson, but I don't like him, bro. I don't like him. Hopefully he just goes somewhere and jumps off a cliff. He's pissed me off so many times, bro. All right. Someone's mad I banned his friend or something. My favorite I want to get is McKay Lemon. USC watches tapes. Like, if Brandon Bean does not hire him, then I'm going to be so mad because that is a wide receiver there. Okay. So, King, is he projected to go first round? Who is your favorite Clemson player of all time? Oh, of all time, bro? listen, you're gonna hate me when I say this. You're gonna hate me when I say this, bro. All right, just Clemson. Sammy Watkins. Now hear me out. Motherfucker was a beast. DeAndre Hopkins was a fucking beast. Bro, CJ Spiller, beast. Sean Watson, come on, man. We had some dogs, bro. We had some dogs. Do you want the Bills to hire Daboll? No, I really don't, bro. I really don't. Not as head coach. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. Bro. Oh shit, bro. If we were to hire Daboll, I would be mad at first. It might grow on me, but no, I don't know. And I think if they do, that's the wrong move because they're going into the past again. I don't want anyone that's been there before. If you're gonna do this, go with someone that's never been in Buffalo yet, and that it has a strong, young offensive mind. Otherwise, I don't know if I want to do it. Current favorite Clemson player? Oh shit. Fuck's dude's name? I can't even think right now. Oh, what is that kid's name, bro? I'm sorry, my whole head's on the Bills right now. What the fuck's his name, bro? Wide receiver. I want to say, why does Mike Williams want to come to my head? I can't remember if that's his name, bro. I'm all fucked up over here. Sean, he's better at life because he's better things to do. Go hate on people over music artists. Like what, Danny boy? Oh shit, sorry. His life isn't as sad as it seems to be. Not gonna lie, he did rebuild Josh. He did. He helped develop Josh. Yes. You come in nice, old man stream and troll. You come into a nice old man stream and troll. Damn. Antonio Williams. There you go. Antonio Williams. Yeah, I like him a lot. 0, yep. Number 0. Yep. I like Antonio Williams a lot. Now, a lot of people are up and down with him. Like, is he, but I've seen him make some hell of a plays, bro. Sean's not, I don't think, is Sean trolling? He doesn't seem like he's trolling. He's literally trolling right now. That's how. Is he trolling, bro? I don't know. Am I missing something? Deshaun Watson, you should get. Nah, I don't want Deshaun Watson, bro. Deshaun Watson, man, I don't know what happened to him, bro. Motherfucker was the man in college. And then, like, he had a few good seasons with the Texans, and then what the fuck happened? I have no idea. I can go to school, I have a girlfriend, and I do sports. What about Peter Woods or Wade Wodez? Yeah, I mean, bro, D-Money. Like, man, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to be fucking totally honest with you, bro. Once they, like, started completely shitting the bed. See, I'm not like a huge college guy, right? I've rocked with Clemson for a while. I've actually been a fan of them for a long, like you saw me naming dudes, right? Like I love me some CJ Spiller. I love, and Dabo. I mean, come on, bro. Is Dabo wrecking the team? I mean, let's keep it real. But as far as the newer Clemson games, bro, I've maybe watched a handful. And Antonio Williams, the only reason why he came to my mind is because I watched him make a few great catches, and I'm like, yo, that kid, I like him a lot. I mean, and even the Bills had Balin Spector, bro. I mean, he's not really nothing to look at, but of course, certain characters I like to watch. All right, Josh should get someone like George Pickens because I believe he's in. Will he be in free? I know they just re-signed him, bro. They just re-signed George Pickens, I believe. George Pickens, I think he did, yeah. Pipsqueak. Hello, this is the president at Stafford. What are your credentials? That's my man right here. Yo, Dewan is in the house. This guy, if you say anything, he's gonna ask you if you got your credentials. You got to start asking these trolls if they got their credentials because you're the main troll, bro. But you're good on my list. You're good on my. Hey, bro, you see any trolls in here? Gotta ask them, what's your credentials on trolling, bro? I would command credentials. Yeah, I love that shit. Y'all are dumb. How old are you? Are you asking me or are you asking whoever you're fighting with? Clemson's gonna cook for us next season. I hope so, bro. I need to really get the fuck back to watching my Clemson Tigers, man. Because once I started watching them, and and there's times during the season, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing something on a Saturday, you know what I mean? I can't catch the game. I do own a house, so I got a lot of shit I gotta do. You know what I mean? I am the troll of the year. I'm the Josh Allen of trolls. I carry the troll community. There you go. You are King Troll. You are now no. You should change your name to King Troll. And then just come in here. I'll give you mod and you fucking demand credentials from the trolls, bro. No, not you. I'm not old enough to go into streams just saying to try and ruin people's day because my life is so sad. I may not win it all, but I will troll them all. Yes, you will. Harbaugh named the New York Football Giants. Your thoughts? Great move on them. Great move. But here's my thing, I want to know who his staff is going to be before I say it's going to be a success. Because here's the thing, bro. As my man Dewan says, Harbaugh has the credentials. He has the credentials as a successful head coach. But I want to know who his staff is, and I think him with Jackson Dart. They get back Scattaboo and Malik Neighbors and, that defense with Brian Burns and company and Abdul Carter, right? Like they got some dudes, right? So that, my friend, he has the core that Brian Daboll built. Now, let me put it to you like that. Brian Daboll built. Harbaugh's coming in, taking over that roster that's starting to look strong. And he's going to build off that. Harbaugh will get him more weapons. Oh yeah, Shaq Lawson too. Yes, great Tiger. Yep. And Christian Wilkins, bro, another great Tiger. But anyway, but yeah. So that I like Harbaugh to the Giants. I think that's a good fit. I just think. I think he'll get in there. Whoever his staff is going to be, hopefully he gets a good OC, good DC, because we all know he's just a special teams guy. We'll have to see how it goes. Oh, excuse me. I set school records, buddy. Your trophies are probably 3D printed. Oh, Danny boy. Yeah, good one with school records. How much food can you eat for lunch? Me? Shit, I don't actually eat a big lunch, bro. I always eat a small lunch. The type fucking flex is that? Oh, well, I'm gonna let you guys fight for a minute. I'll be right back, man. You guys go ahead and fight because this is what it seemed. This chat all is a bunch of fighting. I mean, am I in a classroom right now? I mean, do I gotta yell at the students? Like, what the fuck's going on? What's your credentials to be fighting, bro? I'm gonna start using that shit, man. Come on, man. Hell yeah. Jordan Tyson, Arizona State. I hope he's my favorite. Oh, Danny boy is. I got some great breaking news for you, Diggy. I just checked my Broncos schedule for next season. Your Bills come out to Denver. Knicks versus Allen, round 3. Let's go. Hey, I like that. With a new head coach. Okay. Who would be the head coach to take the Bills to the next level? That's a good question. And you know what, bro? Here's my thing behind it. It better not be someone from the Bills past. I don't want Dayball. I don't want fucking Anthony Lynn. I don't want Joe Brady. I want someone fresh face, fresh ideas, fresh concepts, and then I want a good DC. So I want an offensive-minded head coach and a defensive. Here it is. Give me Clint Kubiak, Jim Schwartz. Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro. Clint Kubiak, head coach. Jim Schwartz, DC, baby. I'll be right back. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm sure you guys are still fighting, you fuckers. Why do you guys always gotta fight, man? I'm trying to have a good stream. You fuckers gotta fight. Just getting my drink together, so give me a second. All right, I'm back, man. We ain't fighting anymore. All right. Jeff Hafley to the Dolphins. Thoughts? Defensive coordinator from the Green Bay Packers, huh? I mean, again, fresh, young, right? I mean, you guys went fresh and young with McDaniel. This time you're getting a defensive-minded coach. I mean, at some point, you guys got to get it right in Miami, right? You know what? The GM, his buddy there, they're buddies. That was a buddy hire, So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, bro. I mean, did they really do their due diligence and pick the best coach, or was it just, that's my buddy, I'm gonna hire him on? I mean, you better hope it works. Just like the Bills better hope shit works. Y'all fucked up by letting Sean go. He's the best coach y'all ever had, period. Best of luck to y'all next season. I'm a diehard Panthers fan, and we need a few more weapons. Bryce Young to reach his potential. Yeah, Joshua, I mean, losing Sean, it sucks, right? But at the same time, bro, I think him and Bean both should have been fired. But the only thing that saved Bean is they didn't come in together. They weren't joined at the hip, right? Bean came after Sean. And yes, the Panthers, bro, I think you guys have a lot of potential, man. I like how you guys came on strong towards the end of the season, bro. And you guys are a tough team. I think you guys will be all right, man. Just have a few more good drafts, you'll be all right. The Raiders are definitely making it to the Super Bowl with Tom Brady and Mendoza Plus, if they get somebody like A.J. Brown, I won't be surprised. Yo, I don't know. Did you guys hear Mendoza say he doesn't want the Raiders to draft him, bro? Did you hear that? Oh boy, I don't know. The Raiders are staying a 5-win team even with Mendoza and AJ. I like the new staff. They're all white, so they're very disciplined. Oh fuck. Oh geez, Kanye, here you go. See, when the kid opens his mouth, man. Mendoza actually said that. It's what I'm hearing, bro. It's what I'm hearing. I don't know. I can't confirm it. I can't say it's true, but it's what I heard, man. He doesn't seem to like the type of guy to never complain. Listen, bro. Listen. This is what I heard. Okay. I don't know if it's just a rumor. I don't know if it's I can't confirm it. So I'm not gonna go on here and say yes, it's true. I don't know. That's what I heard. I heard it from a couple different sources. So I did not see that kind of thing coming from him. Yeah. No, I know, bro. I know, but I'm just telling you what I heard, bro. I just telling you what I heard. Appreciate you being so nice and respectful to my Panthers. And by 9. Yeah, no problem, Joshua, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. I talk all 32 teams, bro. I don't talk shit. I don't, unless you come in and talk shit too. No disrespect to the Dolphins fans, but they haven't been good at all since they won the Super Bowl and went undefeated in 72. Actually, they won the division, I think. The last time they won the division was like 1998 or something. That was the last time or something. Yo, got to go. My phone's about to die. All right, Danny boy, I'll see you later, man. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping in anyway. Yo, Bills fans, I got to plug my boy's channel, bro. Table Smashers, man. Check him out. He's all Bills Mafia. He knows his Bills. He knows his shit. He's a good dude. I wanted to plug him earlier, but I fucking totally forgot. Good dude, man. Check out his channel, Bills Mafia. I think he's mostly a Buffalo Bills channel. I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I cover all teams, but he's all Bills Mafia. Table Smashers. There's 2 channels called Table Smashers. He'll be the one with all the Bills stuff on it. 08, that's what it was. 08. Was it 08? Was it that far back? 08. Really? Yeah, you might be right. 08. Because I remember I was watching when they clinched with my cousin, and he's a Dolphins fan, so yeah. Dean, what's up, bro? That's why us Steelers fans want Shula. Dean, hold up, bro. You could get Sean McDermott. Fuck around. Get yourself a nice defensive coach. I trust you because you ride with my Broncos. I do, Brad. I do. I'm riding with, and I really want you guys to beat the Patriots, but I'm going to give you guys my picks right now. Okay, we're already almost an hour in. I haven't even talked about the championship games. So here's my picks, and take it with a grain of salt. So AFC Championship, all right. Denver Broncos, New England Patriots, no Bo Nix. I want Denver. I'm going to root for Denver, but I think the Patriots are going to win. Okay. NFC. Rams, Seahawks, divisional game. Fucking that offense versus that defense, right? The dark side. I'm going Seahawks, man. I think the Seahawks, it'll be a Seahawks-Patriots Super Bowl. And I think the Seahawks are going to win a chip, bro. I think dude, I know they dismantled the 49ers, and the 49ers really shouldn't be the measuring stick because they were all hurt. But that team is ferocious on defense, bro. Good night, Munchie. Josh will never win a Super Bowl. He's like Lamar. Well, Munchie, here's my thing, bro. You know, let's keep it real. Did Josh have a bad game? Yeah, he did. He did. But for one, I saw your comment about him not being shit in the playoffs, which is false. He is. This game was like this was probably the worst game he's had in the playoffs. If you go look at all his stats in the playoffs, Josh has played fucking on point. Now, that being said, 13 seconds wasn't his fault. The one playoff game against the Chiefs where Diggs dropped the fucking game winner, or at least would have put him in position to win the game, not his fault. Fucking guy can't catch the ball. Against Denver, yeah, they shouldn't have been in that position, I'll give it to you. But we all know that was a completed catch. I don't give a damn. Everybody, a lot of people, it's a 60-40 kind of thing, with 60 being a catch, 40% people don't think it was a catch. Whatever. That being said, okay, so again, Josh in the playoffs, besides the Denver game, has been good, bro. I disagree with you. I know you do, Brad. I know you do. Is Bo Nix better than Josh Allen? No. I think Josh lacks players to get exactly what it is. Well, right. Stone or four. I'm just gonna say four. People's names get all weird on me. Yeah, no, and you're right. It is personnel. It is personnel. And it isn't the coach. McDermott had them playing tough, but here's kind of how I look at it, right? Here's kind of how I look at it, and why they fired McDermott. Now, okay, with Sean McDermott, he's had 7 playoff appearances. Okay, he's won the East fucking 4 or 5 times, right? Whatever. But when we get into the playoffs, it just seems his defense can't get it done. Throw out the Denver Bronco game. That was on Josh. Most of that was on Josh. A few stupid calls, whatever. But all the other games, the defense couldn't stop a nosebleed, bro. Sean McDermott is a defensive-minded head coach. Coach, period. They couldn't stop Mahomes. They couldn't stop Joe Burrow. They couldn't stop everyone they've lost to in the playoffs, bro. Someone's got to take the fall for that. Now, you can go and say, well, yeah, they didn't have nobody. Well, they did have people. They had, in 2021 and 2020, bro, they had Stephon Diggs. They had fucking Cole Beasley. They had John Brown. They didn't really have much at the running back core. They didn't have a James Cook, but, they were a passing team with Brian Daboll spreading out the defense with their 5 wides, right? And that worked for a while. But just like Bean said, the game evolves. Now teams are getting faster on defense. They're just spreading them out, always working out. So what do? We go to 2 tight end sets, 3 tight end sets. We run the ball. Success. Had James Cook not fumbled in that game, they would have been up 14-3. And maybe none of that other snowball shit would have happened. It's called the flow of the game. It's called momentum. When you cough up the ball, throw an interception, changes the momentum of the game. Momentum is real. So, yeah, it's either here or there. Had they not fumbled, if James Cook didn't fumble and Josh Allen didn't do that stupid fumble towards the end of the half, things would have been Just the flow of the game. It sucks, bro. Either, hey, bro, I talked to a lot of shit on my behalf of the Eagles. I'm here to show my face and eat my words like a man. Yeah, no, you're good either, man. You're good. And, I respect you for that, bro. I respect you for that. I mean, that was a little old news, but I'm glad you at least came in and said what you had to say. I appreciate that. It takes a real motherfucker to do that shit. And just like I eat my words. I went on. I made a video, man. I talked mad shit about the Patriots, man. Go being one and done in the playoffs. What do I know? Okay, and I congratulated the Patriot fans and said I was wrong and booyah, booyah. I mean, it's just kind of that's the thing about talking shit, right? So you talk shit and you get proved wrong on something. Yeah, you better be a man and just come in and be like, oh, that was my bad. So, we all, it always happens to us, bro. I'm not trying to twist the knife while you were down, Dickie, but Josh Allen is a great quarterback in the regular season. But as we all know, he's a Bills fan. Playoff boss, sorry to say. No, well, here's the thing, bro. Like I said, Brad, go look at. This is why I get mad when people say Josh Allen is a playoff bust. Bro, this was his only bad playoff game. Go look at his stats. Take the Denver game out of it. He's like one of the best quarterbacks in the playoffs, besides the Denver Bronco game. I'm serious. I'm not even bullshitting you. It's out there. It's statistic. Bro, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the playoffs. It's not him that can't get it done. It's the team that can't get it done. Patriots winning the Super Bowl this year. T-Mac's in the house. What's up, T-Mac? I mean, hey, bro. I mean, you got a very good chance with Bo Nix being out, bro. I can't lie to you. Josh won more playoff games than Lamar. He has. He has, bro. I mean, you can't sit there and say Josh chokes in the playoffs. Did he have a bad game against Denver? Sure, he did. Yeah, hell yeah. But he still brought his team in position to win the game. Now, had they ruled that a catch like they should have, game over. Or if he did miss Dawson Knox on that one throw that would have ended it in regulation. Fine, I'll put that on him. He should have hit that guy. He should have hit Dawson Knox. He's allowed to have bad games, bro. But here's the thing: in the playoffs, that my friend, don't say he sucks in the playoffs, bro. When he's only had really one bad playoff game. And yes, exactly. He feels like he has to do everything himself, and I don't blame Coach McDermott on that. I blame Brandon Beane on that. Drake May is overrated. I think Drake May, they do soup him up a lot. They do soup him up. They do make him like the next Tom Brady. So if you're saying he's overrated that way, I agree. But he's one hell of a fucking player, bro. You got to give Drake May his fucking due. He's one hell of a player. He's a nice young quarterback, and the Patriots are lucky to have him. I'm just saying he's not Tom Brady yet, so let's chill out. I was looking forward to Buffalo versus New England, though. Me too, T-Mac. Me too, bro. Me too. If Drake May was a black African fella, you'd be saying pay the man. Good night, Munchie. I don't know where you said that before. Where are you trying to say I glaze black quarterbacks? Is that what you're trying to say? Honestly, didn't think the Broncos would beat the Bills. I didn't have much respect for them, even though they were the 2 seed. I saw the Broncos how you saw the Pats. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, bro, the Broncos are a good team, my guy. Give the Patriots credit for beating the tough Texans defense. Well, here's the thing. Did they really do that? Or did CJ Stroud really give them like 5 turnovers, bro? Like CJ Stroud threw pick after pick. CJ Stroud is like, bro, he had one good year, his rookie year. And since then, what the fuck has happened to him? There's not ever going to be another Tom Brady. Exactly, T-Mac. The media does not. The media does not. You. Oh, okay. Top seed. Bean is the puppet to Pagula. Doug comes in with the comment. Doug, you know what, man? I mean, here's my thing about it, though. And here's my thing about the whole Pagula Bean thing. I know, good night, Munchie. I know, I saw that. The whole thing with Bean and Pagula, like, Pagula, a lot of these owners really don't know football. Okay, they don't know. I think you and I might know more football than they do. Okay, and we're just fans. But at the same time, they know business. Okay, they know business. And in the NFL, winning, production, and all that is the measuring stick. Unfortunately, the coaches always get shot first, bro. Unfortunately, the coaches get the axe before the GM. Now, in this case, like I said earlier, McDermott was there first. Then came Brandon Beane. McDermott gets fired first. Brandon's still there. Now, whoever they pick as the head coach now will be Brandon Beane's guy. He will be joined at the hip with Brandon Beane. And now, if they regress, and let's say we're not even in the fucking talk of even winning the division, or we're not even in the talk of fucking AFC championship game, or we're not in the talk for the Super Bowl. Like if Buffalo just fades off into the fucking sunset behind this new coach, I can promise you Bean will be gone with the new head coach. How many years do you think they're going to give him? My personal opinion, year one, you bring them in. Year one, you're obligated to make the playoffs. I don't care how you get in there, you're obligated to make the playoffs. But you better draft well, you better do some shit in free agency. You better get Josh a number 1 wide receiver. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't give a damn. If you got to give some fucking picks away to get Justin Jefferson, you go get Justin Jefferson. You go get him. A.J. Brown, I don't know if I want A.J. Brown. He's a cancer. Okay? He's another Stephon Diggs. He fights with the coaches. He's just an asshole. I don't know if I want him. I mean, he's great talent, though. Great talent, but do you want that in your locker room? So, I want me a Justin Jefferson, bro. I want Buffalo to just throw some fucking money and picks and something to get Josh a bona fide star. Once we get that, everything else opens up for everybody else. It's all you got to do is get one star, one legit number 1 guy. And then the roster that you do have, Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid, Khalil Shakir. I don't give a damn if you bring back Brandon Cooks. I don't give a damn who you get outside of that. You get a Justin Jefferson or someone of that caliber that will take heat off everybody else and still be able to do his thing. Because you can double Justin Jefferson, bro, and throw that shit in the air and make him fucking jump to the moon. You know what I mean? You think he deserves one more year? Yeah, I mean, I know. Would you mind if the Bills signed the former Giants head coach Your coach, Mike Darnell. I don't. Who is Mike Darnell? Oh, Mike Darble. Are you trying to say Brian Dayball? Is that who you're trying to say? DJ's in the house. What's up, brother? I agree. I agree, for I agree. But instead, he goes to Seattle. I agree. Yeah, Mason's like, yeah, I think that's what he meant. Again, if Buffalo did go get Brian Dayball, let's just say he did. Let's say he went and got. Let's say Buffalo went and got Brian Dayball. I at first I'd be kind of mad, but then it would probably grow on me. All right, but my thing is I don't want Buffalo to go backwards. Don't go get don't go get a fucking someone from the past, bro. Go get someone fresh, fresh, bro. The Bills got to get their finances together and be able to. Yeah, exactly. And Doug, and that's the thing. And that wasn't Coach McDermott's fault. Okay, that was on Brandon Beane. We're in salary cap hell, kind of. You know, and hopefully some contracts fall off here. You know, my friends that likes the Seahawks. Yeah, so this is my son, bro. After the press conference, you think McDermott wanted out because he's tired of it? Caleb, I mean, good question, man. I mean, no, I don't think he wanted out. He loved coaching the Bills, bro. We don't know what happened behind closed doors. There's a lot of speculation. No one's really knows for sure. But to be real with you, bro, I don't think he wanted out. He loved coaching here. I think it really hurt him that he got fired, though. I think it really, you know what I mean? Man, if we hire him, I really don't agree with the McDermott firing him. Yeah. Mason. Yeah, I know, man. You know what I mean? I don't agree with it either, but at the same time, someone had to take the fall, man. And it's usually the head coach. It's a business, bro. Production business. Bills suck. Basketball. Who's your team then, man? Oh, you the Bears? It wasn't McDermott's fault. It was the refs cheating. I hear you, DJ. I hear you. And the Bears. So how you gonna come in and say the Bills suck when the Bears when they got beat? Like what? Not like you guys are going to the Super Bowl. He's going to hate and go to Cleveland or some. Yeah, he might go to Cleveland, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It'd be interesting to see where McDermott goes, though. I just hope it's nowhere in the AFC. I don't want to, because McDermott, he's one hell of a coach, man. People sleep on him, but he's a second half adjustment kind of guy. If the Bills didn't exist, which team would you ride with? 49ers. Bryce Young or CJ Stroud? Bryce Young. Bryce Young. Caleb peaked. He'll never win a Super Bowl. I don't know why Bears fans are coming here talking shit to me. I was actually rooting for the Bears, bro. Why do Bears fans? Why do teams like that, fans of teams like that, come in and talk shit to me? If you're not in the AFC and if you're not a rival, why are you in here saying? I guess I don't get it. The Bears are pretty good, but the Rams are better. Sorry. Niners suck. Yeah, they have sucked. Young Stroud overrated. Yeah, dude. Stroud, bro, I don't know how he considers himself a top 3 quarterback at all. At all, bro. Feet Work Jr., Patriots fan here. I came in here before our last meeting together. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Hey, congratulations, man. Congratulations on going to the AFC Championship game, brother. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, man. I mean, I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not a hater. Not a hater at all. I don't know. I don't. It's one of those things, bro. Ha ha ha! The Bills lost. Do you think the Patriots are bad? No. No, I don't think the Patriots are bad at all. No. Actually, the Patriots are one of them teams, right, where I hope the Bills, whoever they get their new head coach is, I hope their new head coach can come in like Vrabel did and turn that whole team around. To do it in 1 year is pretty impressive. Josh is a young Jim Kelly who's played a lot of heart like Jim did. That's a good assessment. I'm trolling. Niners team wasn't healthy. They got beat up pretty bad this year. I could see the true feelings behind the face of that. Good luck. Come on, man. Stop reading me, bro. The only. Yo, who said that? Basic. Shit, bro. The only. Because of their weak schedule. Do you think the Bills are bad? I don't think they're bad. I mean, you don't make the playoffs and get to the divisional round if you're bad. Do I think they're an elite team? No. If Houston had Trent Dilfer, they'd still be in the playoffs. Don't think new quarterback work hard enough on studying defenses like Brady Breeze in here. Don't think new quarterbacks work. I think they do. I mean, bro, it's their job to study, bro. It's their job. Diggy, besides doing the best NFL YouTubers out there, what is your day job, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I'm a maintenance technician for apartment complex. So that's why there's times where, so this coming week, so starting Friday, I will be on call. So I can't stream because, I use my phone. Plus, I don't want to get interrupted in the middle of a stream if I get an on-call or something. So I have to not stream, unfortunately. It sucks because I love streaming Friday nights, getting some drinks on and, that's, then, you know what I mean? So I can't really stream when I go on call, unfortunately. And sometimes I get some fucking badass emergencies, bro, and it's crazy. But yeah. Do you think the Seahawks can beat the Rams? Yeah. I mean, I'm so I don't know if you were in here for my picks, but I'm taking the Seahawks over the Rams. I'm taking the Seahawks over the Rams, Patriots over the Denver Broncos, just because Bo Nix is out. If Bo Nix was here and playing, I would have took Denver all day. But because they're playing Stidham, who hasn't even thrown a pass all year, I can't go with Denver with that. But I hope Denver proves me wrong, and I hope they shock the Patriots. But it's what it is. Hate Patriots, but they're for real. Yeah, they are for real. And it's one of those things, man. Like Patriots, you know what they got going for them? They're good on offense and really good on defense. And where Houston, which I should have known going into that game, that their offense is kind of ass. And I knew that. Like, their offense was ass, but I'm just thinking just maybe, come on, Houston, And no, I mean, they proved me right. C.J. Stroud is not an elite quarterback. C.J. Stroud is like a tier 3 quarterback right now, in my opinion. He hasn't shown me shit. I love you. Started a channel because you're my favorite streamer. I appreciate that, DJ, man. I really appreciate the love you guys give me, man. For real. Don't worry, Diggy. My Broncos will shock you on something. I hope they do, Brad. I hope they do. As a Patriots fan, I don't sleep on Stidham, and the Broncos is like everybody else. It seems they punched their ticket on. Yeah, already the Broncos defense is the main reason they are here, and that is true. And that is true. Their defense is what got them there, 100%. But now some would argue, is Houston's defense better than the Broncos' defense? I would say Houston's D-line is probably better than the Broncos' D-line, but I think Broncos' secondary is better than Houston's secondary. Would you guys agree with that assessment? Because But all around, we'll have to see, bro. Oh, Chargers number 5 defense, Texans number 1 defense, Broncos number 2, and if the Seahawks play number 3 defense. So feet work. Last time I checked, Seahawks were the number 1 defense. Maybe into the playoffs, they're the number 1 defense. I don't know, something. Fucking dark side's no joke, bro. And neither is the Denver defense. Let me stop, man. I'm not shitting on Denver. Denver's the number 1 seed for a fucking reason, bro. It just sucks that they're going into this game with no Bo Nix. And he got hurt by trying to get extra yards for a field goal, bro. That sucks. Why didn't they just fucking hand it off to fucking Harvey or something, bro? Why did they fucking make him run the ball, bro? Oh, so stupid, bro. Oh, number 1 run defense, Seahawks. No, number 1 run defense was the Jags, bro. Was the Jags. The Jags had the number 1 run defense. I mean, are we going off the season or are we going off the playoffs? Like, I mean, like, I don't know where we're at with that. As a Saints fan, we'll say Peyton will have his backup ready. Oh, I'm not saying he won't. But I'm not saying he won't, bro. But what I am saying is, like, Stidham hasn't played all year. He hasn't even thrown a pass, bro. I can't bet he's going to beat the New England Patriots, bro. C.J. Stroud couldn't even beat the New England Patriots, bro. You see how I said that? Not even C.J. Stroud, like he's something. No, he's fucking trash, bro. C.J. Stroud's trash. Jason Stidham's better. Come on, Stidham, let's go. Prove me wrong, baby. Denver's backup would be a starter on a lot of teams. Would he though? If he would be a starter, bro, he'd be a starter. I mean, I don't know about all that, bro. I can't buy into that good night, Munchie. I can't buy it. Because if he would be a starter for somebody else, he would be a starter. Because there's some fucking teams out there that need a fucking quarterback, bro. Pagula's worse than Woody Johnson. That saying, I don't think he's that bad. You know, a lot of people are just butthurt because the way Pagula said it hurt their feelings. He has no filter. Yeah, I mean, he's got to be a little more professional. I agree. But dude, firing McDermott, it sucks. But you know, here's the thing, and here's the thing with the Bills Mafia. Hold on, everybody. I got to go off on the Bills Mafia. All right, here we go. So, a lot of groups I'm in for the Bills Mafia groups, all over Facebook, all over fucking everything. Every fucking time something happened bad with the Bills, they lost a game, or they did this, or they did that. Mick Dummy needs to go. Mick Clapper needs to go. This and that, this and that. McDermott's dragging the team down. We need a change. We need someone different. Okay? Finally, the fucking owner listens to what you guys are saying. And then the fucking Bills Mafia, what do? They swap it around, bro. You should have never fired coach. McDermott wasn't the one. You know, it wasn't him. You know, this Mafia, make up your fucking mind, bro. Was it McDermott or was it not McDermott? How the hell is the Bills Mafia gonna fucking beg to have the man fired, and then when finally the fucking owner listens to you, you get mad? Don't get all mad now. Don't get all mad now. No. Because now it's time. He said at this time, owner said, yeah, I'm going to listen to you this time. McDermott's done. He's out of here. So don't get mad. I'm not mad. I'm not one of them, though. I'm not one of them that said we got to get rid of McDermott. I never said we had to get rid of McDermott. But I can accept the fact that, look, this is what it is. Now we need a fresh mind in here, fresh new leadership. It's time to move on, man. Not to cry over spilled milk. I respected Coach. Coach did a great job for what he did, for why he was here, getting us out of the drought, keeping us out of the gutter. But we are not moving forward with him because he's not getting us to where we need to be, which is, contending for Super Bowls. Will the next coach do it? I don't know. But one thing I do know, McDermott couldn't get us over the hump. He's fired assistants. He's fired, we had, 3 offensive coordinators, a couple defensive coordinators. Okay, well, who's next? It's got to be head coach. And I wish him nothing but luck, and I hope he gets to a team and he succeeds because he's a great coach and probably even a better human. But it's time to move on. And Mafia, do not get mad about that. There's nothing to get mad about when you wanted it. Okay, back to the comments. Narratives in the NFL change every hour, I swear. Giants versus Chargers versus bro. Yeah, that would be good too. Well, remember, they had that Super Bowl, Ravens 49ers back in the day. And a person to go get some more players. Hell yeah. Have you ever heard the new restaurant called Stroud Turnovers? It's like McDonald's and Dairy Queen together. Yeah, I also see the Josh Allen turnovers too. Someone made a video on that. That shit was funny. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit was funny. You can get what was it? You can get 4 turnovers in one box. I was laughing my ass off. That shit was funny, bro. Well, anyway, shit, man. Well, guys, I'm up out of here, man. I hope you guys have a good night, man. I won't be on Friday night because I just said work. So I'll be hopefully back here soon enough. I will post some videos about the championship games and how I do. So make sure you guys get in there, like them. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. I try to get on stream at least 3 times a week and have a good time, unless I'm on call. So it was great time tonight, man. Yeah, we got a snowstorm coming. Yeah, that's going to be another reason why you might not hear a little bit from me, because I take care of snow too, bro. Your boy is out there fighting snow all the time, my guy. And Bill's Mafia, man, please, again, Mafia fans, listen, go check out my boy's channel, Table Smashers, okay? Go subscribe to his channel. Good dude. Knows his shit about the Buffalo Bills. If you guys aren't Bills fans, man, just check him out anyway. Good dude. He knows his shit. So go check him out. When I get out of here, man, go subscribe to his channel, man. But anyway, this is your boy Diggy. I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a great night. Go Broncos, man. Go Broncos. Go Seattle, bro. Hell yeah. Much love, Brad. I'll talk to you. Dirty Birds. No one's a fan of fucking Michael Penix Jr., bro. No one cares about his fucking stupid ass. All right, man. I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Check out Table Smashers, bro. Go check them out.